This is how you do the egg roll. Pretty simple. On your back, tuck your knees in, and I like to have a hand, a separate hand on a separate knee. So instead of like bringing them together and interlocking your fingers like that, and you'll see some clients do that, but separate it, and you'll roll to one side. And so when you go back over, you can kind of open up the knee and then kind of push from the elbow to help you go over. But then when I come over, I want to turn my head all the way around like I'm an owl. So I want to try to get that head as far around as I can. Okay, that's the egg roll. You want to find a rhythm to it. And it's okay if clients, can't quite move their head very well and they're just struggling to get over. It's okay. And then you just progress from how you do the upper body roll. Arms up overhead, feet straight. Bring your arm at a 45-degree angle and then reach. I'm also going to raise my head up off the floor. So I'm going to bring my arm to a 45-degree angle, raise my head, and I'm going to reach as far as I can with that arm in hand. And then I need to move it. I need to move that arm out of the way as I come over. Okay, right? If I don't, I'm going to just kind of get stuck there. So I bring my arm up, raise my head, get that arm out of the way, and then to go back, I bring that arm to the side, lift it, use my head and eyes to help me get over. I'm just letting the lower body just plop to the ground. Now, because I was talking while doing that, I couldn't place the tongue on the roof of my mouth and really breathe through my nose. But with all these resets, you want to place the tongue on the roof of the mouth to complete the neurological circuit and then breathe through the nose. The full body extension exercise on the functional trainer, again, is one of the better exercises for things you do out in everyday life. It's a compound movement. It works so many muscles in the body, but again, it has a high degree of functionality in terms of aging. So I want to go about my feet hip width to shoulder width apart, and I'm going to go into a partial squat. I don't need to go into a full squat. I don't want to do that. Just go into a partial squat. And I want to go down, I want to descend and go up in terms, as if I'm in a phone booth, okay? So the reason why I say that is because we want to avoid kind of turning in like this. We just want to go straight down with our shoulders square and then explode up, okay? Keep the contraction as you descend, okay? Shoulder square, hip square, not turning like this. When I go up, it's okay to give a little bit of rotation, get a little bit of rotation in those hips. Remember, I said earlier that one of the most powerful movement the human body can make is that hip extension, particularly when you put a little bit of rotation into it. Really drive from that inside leg. So the power is really going to come from that hip rotation and extension and driving from that inside leg. Skipping or A-skips is probably one of my favorite exercises for older adults. It counteracts so much that comes with inactivity or aging, like poor posture, poor arm swing, poor hip extension, poor ankle flexion, poor ankle extension. So, and it's one that can be used or done every day. The idea is to have them start up straight. And one way you can kind of work into it is just have them march in place like this with good arm swing. If they can't just go right into it, but most people can. So, you basically just go right into a skip. Opposite arm, opposite leg. And slowly advance forward as you go, okay? And so you don't have to cover very much ground. In fact, you can just do it in place if you want. But make sure that they've got that arm swing, they're getting the knee up, they're even doing some dorsiflexion. And again, you can come forward a little bit as you go. One thing you want to watch out for is a lot of people, and I don't know why this is, but particularly more men than women, is they'll go the same arm and same leg. Okay? So you want to catch that and then correct it. And one way, again, you can correct it is either you can do a baby crawl on your hands and knees on the floor, that kind of helps, and then have them stand up and go right into a skip. Or you can have them march in place and then go right into a skip. And that's a really good way to help with the people that go the same arm and same leg at the same time. And don't forget that skipping is a wonderful reset. We talked about the resets earlier, and it's a great reset because it has that contralateral movement stimulating the vestibular system.